Hey guys, welcome to Tech Tricks tutorial. Today we're going to talk about how to use Notion for social media management. It's a step-by-step guide to follow easily, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Let's dive right in. So welcome to Notion's homepage, and on my screen we are at the Getting Started property. We have here the basics of Notion. You can read under infos if you haven't yet. But let's go right ahead to the topic and let's click the template button. And on your left corner of your screen, you'll have to type in social media calendar. And after that, you will see this free template that I will be using for this tutorial. Since I find it so easy to use on guiding you guys here, and this template is showing us its default properties, but I will be showing you step by step on how you can edit and organize your calendar in easy steps. So to get started, click that Get Template button. And once you have added the social media calendar into your Notion, this is the time that you'll be able to access and edit all the features that this template has. As of now, the default views that this template has is 4. And let's edit that into our desired design. So to start, just click on the first view and you will have the options there to rename your view. Just click the rename button and you will be routed to the right side corner of your screen where you can edit the view. Under view option, just click the name and change it to your desired name. But for mine, I will change it to planner, and also you can click on the icons and you will have options there to choose also. So as you can see, we have changed the view name. Next is under the property bar, you can also click on the name and change its label, whatever you want. You can also do that. Also, you can change the icon if you want to. You have choices here to choose from. And on your first project, just simply click on the word and you can edit that depending on the topic that you want. Let's change this one to step-by-step videos. And moving on, we have the status property. If you click on the status bar, you will have the options here to choose on the status of your project. So for this one, since I'm still planning on doing this, let's go ahead and click planning. Next is we have the date. Before we start with this one, what we can also do, if you want your date before the status, you can also do that by dragging the date property and exchange it to the status property. Now that we have moved the two, let's change the property name to creation date so it will be more labeled and organized. And just click the date. Let's say we are starting this project today and set the date on December 11th of 2023. And moving on into the next property, we have the area. And I don't think that I need this property, so I'm going to remove it to my properties. And to do that, just right click and click the delete property. And now that it's gone, we move on to the next property, which is the platform. And before we edit this, I'm going to change its name to social media channel. By that, I am more organized on this property. And this will be the medias that you will upload your projects to. So for my step-by-step videos, I'm going to upload it to YouTube. Just click on the medias below and remove the tags that it is now. And click on YouTube. And for the visuals needed property, I'm going to edit this one. Right click on this and click edit property. I'm gonna change its name to publish. Then as you can see, the feature that we're using here is the checkbox. So what I'm gonna do is I will remove the checkbox and replace it with a date feature. For this property, this will be the date when I publish my project. That's why we have added the date pitch feature. And let's leave that blank for now. The next thing is if you want to add a property, what you can do is once you click on this plus sign button, it will add a blank property that you can edit. So here I'll edit this to posted. Once it is added, you will have to look for what type of property you will be using. And for mine, I will be using the checkbox so that once I have published and posted my step-by-step videos on YouTube, for me to tag it as done, I will just go and click on the checkbox. That means once the box is checked, it's tagged as completed. And now as you have been seeing this open button here, if you click on that, it will pop up a summary of that project. See here that we have this project's name and its properties. We have the creation, we have the posted, published, social media, and status property here. It is really a great feature that this template has, so you don't have to go one by one on your project. So moving on, let's check our next view, which is the calendar view. So once you are routed to this page, you will see a calendar with your project on the specific date. So here's an example on how this calendar view works. We go back to the planner and you see the blog post, it's not dated, but once if we date that to December of 2023 and we change its properties, it will automatically be added in the calendar view. So this is how the calendar view works. And moving on into the next view, which is the platform by status, this is where you can see your projects based on their status. We have three options here: the to-do list, the in progress, and the complete. So here's an example on how will this work. Let's scroll down and find the step-by-step videos. So it is under in progress because we're still planning on to this idea. Then we go back to the planner and check if the status on this one will match the status on the planner. So as we have checked, we can tell that it is still in progress, but once you will tag that project to complete, then it will automatically move on to the other side, which is the complete status. So for the last view, which is the visuals needed, I would like to change this one. So I will have to delete this view, but don't worry because it's really easy to make a timeline like this on your calendar. So we click the view and delete it, then click on the plus sign button and it will pop up a new view. So here's how you can easily make one. We click into it and rename the view. I would like to name it timeline view. Then on the layout, you have 6 options here that you can pick. You have the table, you have the board, you have the timeline, you have the calendar, the list, and the gallery. But for me, I will be using the list layout. So as you can see, we now have a timeline view layout. Your timeline should look like the layout that you chose. So once you have your complete view and all that, there's still a lot of options here to make it as organized as how you want it to be. Once you think you're satisfied with social media management here in Notion, what you can do is go through it and check on your infos and remember to always update so you will not be confused with your postings and dates. And so that is how you use Notion for social media management. But there's still so much that you can do in here to maximize your calendar. That goes to the saying that the mind is the only limit. So you can be so creative here, and actually you can even upload your own template. You have one, or if you don't have any and you have some extra bucks to spend, you can go to Etsy or any template store that you can buy templates from and upload it here. So that's basically it for today. I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope I helped somehow, and if you have any suggestions or tutorial ideas, just comment down below. And I'll see you guys on my next video. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Bye bye.